Okay, so if I told you that I'd be playing Fortnite for as long as I have and uploading it as long as I have, I don't know if I would have believed you at first, because truth be told, when I first played Fortnite, I did not like it. I did not like the Battle Royale genre in general. I still am not a huge fan of Battle Royale. I have always been a bit of an adrenaline junkie, always loved the Call of Duty aspects, where it's just run and gun, really high action, really high gameplay, that sort of thing. I was all about that. And you would know that if you've been following my channel for the last couple of years, and it's only recently, for the last year or so, that I've actually been uploading Fortnite. And well, that seems to have sort of changed on the channel, because I've uploaded Warzone and Modern Warfare videos. So let me explain why in today's video, and I'm going to be doing a direct comparison between these two Goliath games. Now, this is going to be a definite subjective comparison, because everyone has their own opinion, so if you don't agree with what I'm saying, leave it in the comments, and I'll be sure to respond. You know, it's not something you have to hide away about. So, quick shouts out for both of these games. If you are on Fortnite, please use my support creator code Ripire in the item shop. It does help support the channel. I am an Epic Games affiliate. And if you're on Modern Warfare, then please join my regiment. I would love some of you guys in there. And basically, how to do that, just leave your gamer tag in the comments. Sorry, I almost said description, and I'll add you up, and you can join my regiment, play games, do whatever cool stuff. And if you're not on either of those, or you want to do this anyway, join my Discord, because I've got sections for both of these games. You can play with each other or anything. So that's in the link in the description to my Discord. Definitely join the Ripire Empire up. Great Discord, and we're looking for some admins right now. So if you're an early joiner, then you probably will get an admin. So have a look, be active. Yeah, let's get to this video. Okay, so starting off with Google Trends. Now, Google Trends is a great way of finding out what people are searching on Google. Google owning YouTube, and a lot of the stuff that we'll be talking about today affects normally YouTubers, streamers, stuff like that. So basically, whenever someone searches for something along the lines of Modern Warfare, and it has the relevance or the actual words Modern Warfare in it, it will have a trend. So the higher the trend, the higher the popularity of the game is. It's not a direct comparison, but it's a really good way of establishing a trend. So looking at Fortnite and Modern Warfare across these is a good way of establishing if a game's dying, if a game was popular and is now dying, or if a game was never popular. So that's not true for either of them, by the way, but as an example. So let's get into this on Modern Warfare. So Modern Warfare, well, it began like a year ago, I'm going to say. I don't even know when it was first released. I haven't really played this game, but you can see it peaked here. So I'm guessing this was around the announcement time. This is where it was really popular, just before its release, and it slowly died with a few little hiccups along the way. Maybe these are probably updates, maybe where they've added maps and stuff. And then notice how it's going up, and it's peaking, guys. It's peaking potentially again. It could just dip right around the corner. We don't know yet, but it is definitely going up, and it's the highest peak it's been since its initial peak. So Modern Warfare seems to be doing pretty damn well. This is worldwide trends from the last 12 months. So yeah, I guess that it's doing well right now, and I'm guessing this is all just to do with Warzone. So Warzone did a Modern Warfare's multiplayer free trial weekend this weekend. So a lot of people would be playing the free trial, experiencing multiplayer for the first time, and then probably buying the game because it's a great multiplayer, and if you have friends to play with, it is amazing for that. So it wouldn't surprise me if there's going to be more people searching for it as they've got a new game and they want to know all the things about it. So it wouldn't surprise me if they keep doing stuff like this, that the popularity of the game will briefly at least go up. So to establish a long-term fan base, the game needs to be actively updated with not just cosmetic updates, I mean proper updates, like beefy updates, big enough to almost be another game, like Fortnite does with its menus, for example. It just doesn't just change the inside of the game, it changes the outside, the menus, it changes the item shop, the way it's a lot of depth into the Fortnite updates. Now moving on to Warzone, you can see that it was very, very stagnant. I guess this is probably when the game wasn't even out, and then maybe like that's I think when the trailer came out, the Warzone trailer that I did do a reaction to, and then boom, very, very, very popular straight up. That was between 8th and 14th of March where it peaked initially, and it seems to be going down, and it seems to be going down. So what I imagine that is the initial peak, with you'll see with every game, like here the initial peak, it goes down, then it might go up, it goes down, who knows? This could go straight down and never go up again, but I highly doubt that. I'm guessing it's going to go up by the next season, because the new season's about to drop tomorrow, I believe, or no, it might not be tomorrow, it might be on Thursday, the new season's dropping, so it's going to have a peak then. But that was the initial spike. It could top this, it could then spike again, and who knows, it could be a massively popular game that lasts forever, or it could be an Apex Legends, or I'm not saying anything against the Apex fans, but that game's dead. Maybe like Realm Royale, any of these, remember, these were all the Fortnite killers that just ended up dying. So yeah, moving on to the big Goliath itself, Fortnite. This is when it was released, 2017. You could see it was inclining, and it went up and down, 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 and then as you could see, overall the trend is decreasing. However, we have spikes that are so large that, I mean, look at this all-time high right here, and that was in October 2019. That was very recently. That is a large spike. That is huge. And you can see it's actually peaking again. Now, I don't know how high that peak's going to go, and the overall trend is that it's declining. But the fact that it's been able to hold on for almost it's almost 3 years now, is ridiculous. I mean, how many games do you know that are this active, this huge, and that are still this huge? It's ridiculous. I mean, games like Minecraft and things have been able to do it, but this is not a Minecraft. Minecraft's its own little bubble, whereas this is like a not AAA, but a huge game developer that has made it, and it's a massive company with constant updates, with constant features, new items, everything, and it's been able to hold on this well against some of the biggest competition in the market, which is straight up just impressive. But the thing that we've all come to see is this going to get killed by Warzone? And to be honest, I don't think it is. I'm definitely going to say that it's going to steal some players away from Fortnite, but for how long, I don't know. Fortnite is the amazing ability just to be able to grab their players back from other games almost immediately after they've left. It's an amazing ability Fortnite has. They're able to control their fan base in such a way that they keep them entertained with new content so regularly that the fans, even if they want to leave, like psychologically they're like, I'm going to leave, I've had enough of Fortnite, this game's trash. They want to leave, but they can't, because it's so good in the fact that the tournaments pay out so much compared to other games. They're so frequent. I say so frequent, we had a bit of a dry spout a couple times, but they are frequent compared to other games. They're not annual tournaments, these are frequent tournaments compared. Open online qualifiers, anyone can join, anyone can have an attempt. I mean, I've never seen that in any other game. It's just amazing that they've been able to do it for this long. Now, the Warzone, I don't think it's going to die like Blackout did, and Apex Legends did, and Realm Royale did. I feel like this game is going to take a lot longer to die, because they've already done something which I didn't expect them to do, which is they've kept it in beta for this long. I think that they're going to keep this in beta just like Fortnite have, so they can keep updating it, and they're probably going to try to challenge Fortnite with some in-game events and stuff like that, and try and be the next big game. Now, if they're going to be successful, I don't know. I probably wouldn't bet any money on it, because Fortnite has an appeal that can take anyone to go and play it. I mean, it's got a cartoony look that most people think is kind of a joke at first, but then you realise how vast the skill gap is in Fortnite. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. After not playing Call of Duty for about a year, I went on like last week, and as you know, I've been uploading Warzone and Modern Warfare, and I'm just destroying people. It's like, it's not even a thing. I haven't had to relearn everything or anything like that. Whereas the Fortnite skill gap is constantly evolving, and it's absolutely huge. If you are a brand new player, you're not going to be able to kill a pro. It's just a fact. Like, maybe you'll get a lucky shot, 1 in a million. But the skill gap there is so vast that it keeps players entertained, because they want to keep on top of the skill gap. And I know a lot of people are complaining about how hard it is to stay good at Fortnite, but that's sort of the beauty of it. Like, Fortnite have been able to maintain a skill gap so vast that not only do people want to play and try and conquer that skill gap, but it means that when you join the game, you're at such a disadvantage that in my mind, if it was me, like what happened to me, I joined the game and I was like, oh my god, I'm trash. I'm not naturally gifted at this game. I'm going to have to learn this. And I actually put in the time to learn the game, and I actually got good at the game. So that's what I like about it personally. And I doubt Warzone will be able to finish Fortnite. Like so many other games have promised to do, I feel like this one's going to drop short of it. I think they're going to give them a good run for their money, don't get me wrong. Being free to play for the first Call of Duty, with multi-cross-platform play, as well as a free battle pass, I mean, they're doing a good job so far. Maybe they'll kill Fortnite, but to be honest, I don't think they are. I think they're going to coexist for as long as possible until Fortnite eventually kills them off. So, who knows, guys? I mean, the thing that I think is going to kill Warzone is Call of Duty itself, because Call of Duty is an annual game. It gets released every year. I feel like they're going to kill off their own game by releasing a new game that's better or got some niche with it, and going to force people onto that new game, going to kill off their own game. Fortnite's still dominant. That's what I think is going to happen. Do I enjoy Warzone? Yes. Do I enjoy Fortnite? Yes. Do I think that they could be in a coexistence where someone could play Fortnite and Warzone? That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to do that, and I'm enjoying it. So, at the end of the day, it's not a battle. It's not some war. It's just two games that are trying to share the same space of the market. And if anything, this is going to make them better, both games, because competition is always good value. So, if you guys have enjoyed this video, leave a like and a comment saying so. But that's it for you guys. Peace.